Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Broken Bone Bricks, and this is set 71814, Tournament Temple City. Tournament Temple City retails for $250 US and comes with 13 minifigures. The minifigure lineup in this set is Lloyd, Nia, Cole, Zane, Wildfire, Aaron, Lord Roz, some guy named Robbie, a temple guard, Mr. Pale, a blacksmith, Jordana, and some guy named Blecht. The Lloyd in the set has a green and gold color combination and a half mask rather than a full mask. He comes with shoulder armor and a sword holder on the back. Included in this new wave is smaller swords rather than the regular size katana. This is Lloyd's alternate face. Nia's color combination is a bright blue with gold. She has the same armor piece that Lloyd comes with the swords on the back, and also comes with a trident, which is one of the first times we've seen her with the trident. I think the gold highlights the blue really well. Her minifigure turned out really well. This is her alternate face. Cole again has the same armor and comes with a big hammer. His color combinations are gold and black and orange. This is his alternate face. Zane again has the same armor piece, and his colors are gold, gray, white, and bright blue. Zane does not come with an alternate face, but does have printing on the back of his head. Wildfire's color combination is red, a dark red, an orange, a brighter red, and gray. She has a different armor piece than all the other ninja, and she comes with that new hair. She does not have an alternate face. Aaron's color scheme is orange, yellow, and dark blue, and he comes with the grapple that he has in the show. On his torso, you can see a dragon. They finally released a new Aaron minifigure, and he does not come with an alternate face. LEGO finally released a Mr. Pale minifigure inside Ninjago LEGO sets. He has his red and green with gold, and he has the transparent head with the glasses on it. Lord Roz is super detailed. He has printing all over his body. He has printing on his arms and everything. Only printing missing is side of leg printing. Lord Roz comes with a really cool hammer. He's a very detailed minifigure and looks great. He has to be one of the coolest Ninjago minifigures ever released. The Temple Guard minifigure has a full gold color scheme with hints of green and brown. This minifigure really puts off Echo Zane vibes. The Jordana minifigure also has a lot of printing, and the new armor looks great, and she does have an alternate face. The blacksmith minifigure is kind of just a filler character. The minifigure just adds more characters than just the ninja and just the bad guys. Same with the character Robbie. The man named Blecht also seems as filler, but I'm saying this not knowing anything about the new season. So for all I know, they could appear in the show, but at the moment, I don't know. He has really cool printing. It looks like he's all dressed up or something. And he comes with a fishing rod and a fish. The side builds included in this set are a little hot air balloon flyer for Mr. Pale and a big nature dragon, which I'm guessing would be for Wildfire. It matches her colors. The flyer looks really cool, has lanterns on the side, has a little spot for minifigures to sit in. There are no connections, they could still just stand in there, judging on how you swoosh it around, because they can fall out pretty easily. But it's a nice little build. And this dragon looks really nice. It has great colors, and it's the right size. That's not too big for the set. It's just the right size. It uses the same head that the dragon Ryu used, but it's just in a different color and has different printing on it. Instead of just adding that to the neck, they added a little back part of the head with big horns that come off of it, and a lantern on one side. It's a really nice and posable dragon. You can do lots of different things with it. It's a great addition to the set. And it also has a spot on the back so you can put whatever minifigure you want, like Wildfire, but I guess you can even add Mr. Pale. The temple really has quite a big presence, and it's hard to actually fit on camera because it's so wide and still really tall. There's tons of different angles that look really good on it. The box art of this set really seems to highlight just the main part of the temple, but the actual set in hand seems to really highlight it all together. So from different angles, you can just take it all in, and it really seems like the city rather than just the temple, because there's all the different roofs to the buildings, and then there's the main one in the middle. It looks really nice. And just a small detail is these zip lines connected to each one, so you can have a minifigure go down it. It like pulls the build together. One of the really cool details of the set are the trees. The trees just look really good with the fall leaves, blue roofs, the blue, and that really goes well with the blue of the, and those orange trees really go well with the blue of the buildings and the red. It is just a really nice looking set. Starting on the bottom of the set, and underneath the set, there's a cave which comes out on the entrance. The entrance of the cave is actually under the temple. I'm guessing this is the dragon's lair, but I'm not sure because there's lots of little statues and such down here. There's posters and little shrines, but there are bones on the ground. So that's what leads me to believe that's the dragons. But there's also food down here. Looks like humans would be making that food. But it's just a nice little place under the build. It looks really nice the way they built the rock around it. It just looks natural. So to get to the cave, the characters could either go through the massive opening or they could take the secret entrance, which is right here. You move this to the side and it opens this secret entrance, which leads right into that food. Comes out right through there. It's a nice play feature. Another thing on the mountain is this little spot right here. It has a little rock. I'm pretty sure that little message on there means secret. That little rock opens and inside there's a sword, a golden sword. I'm not sure if this is gonna be anything in the show, but it's a nice little option for play. But the rock looks like this, so it can just click in right there. At the bottom right side of the build, there's a little building, which is the blacksmith shop. It's right next to that secret entrance to the cave. On the back side of the build, it looks like a little waterfall that's coming down and dripping. There's this little build that goes right here, which is supposed to be something that catches the water, and then it leads on to the water wheel. And that spins. You can spin it right here. And it's a really cool play feature just for that. You can add minifigures onto the top and have them fight on the water wheel. If you spin it long enough, somebody'd probably fall off. I'm not sure. And as you can see, I spun it a little bit too hard. Just looks like the gear came off and loose, which is kind of annoying because you're supposed to be able to use this play feature pretty hard because it's meant to be for play, not just to look at. So that is quite annoying. And it came back on pretty easily, but kept spinning, it came back on, but it looks like that even came loose right there because I spun it too hard. But looks cool, but that's annoying. And again, it's not hard to really put that back in. One thing I can also say about this blacksmith shop that I do not like is that whenever you move it, it's underneath here. It's almost like a dock thing that it goes onto. But these things keep falling off whenever I move it. And it's hard to get them back on without taking the blacksmith shop off. And to take the blacksmith shop off, it's kind of a pain because, well, to put it back on, it's kind of a pain because there's trees here, so it'll likely mess it up. But the blacksmith removed it's still pretty cool. See more of the details inside. There's brown armor, which could be for Dareth. But here's the play feature. There's a hammer that hits on the anvil while you spin this. But yeah, it came loose again. And the whole board came loose, so that actually really annoys me. And like I said before, it's really easy to put back on, but it's just really annoying to keep doing that. And since the roof is off now, I'm gonna show you the upstairs. Well, I should say up ladder. And the upstairs or up ladder is a bed and it's like an action figure, and there's also a trading card for Jay. But this roof is really easy to put back on. There's no studs or connections to do it. You just slide it on and it holds pretty well. And to put it back down, all you have to do is press it in down there, which, yeah, it really isn't that hard to do, but every once in a while you have to move the tree a little bit, but shouldn't really have to. It's not that big of a deal. But again, that play feature really annoys me. Moving on to this side of the build, there's a spot for fishing as a little dock, and there's a spot where they can pick up like luggage, I'm guessing from boats and stuff. And inside there's little waffles. And it just rests on there. So this is really easy to just shake off. Well, I guess it's not easy anymore just because I said it. But it really is. If you just kind of bump it, the chain will fall off. It's only just sitting on there. But you could take this part of the build right off. And this is where you can connect the arena where they can all fight. But that is a separate set, so I'll not be putting that on there. At least for right now, I'll not be putting it on there. And this is a really cool entrance. It's like the entrance to the city or something. And it has these it's what was used for their climbing weapons and their climbing tools on the side. That's probably for decoration, but also you can take them off and use it on the zip lines up there. And there's this new piece of this little dragon. It's really cool. It's really detailed. It looks really nice. It's just a really easy way to add detail onto it. That leads to this little bridge right here that leads up, and this bridge is really cool. But it does seem a little weird to me because no bridge would be that steep. There's no stairs or anything on there, so guessing it's a bridge, but it just seems weird to me because if minifigures going up, they have to go like straight up, and that just looks weird. I mean, it seems like they should add stairs or something, but stairs would be relatively easy to add if one really wanted to, but it's not that big of a deal. And the set comes with this rock that you can add up here, so that when there's someone coming up the bridge, just sitting right here, whatever. I'm trying not to really push them down. You can push off this rock, try to knock them down, maybe even throw it. I guess I still can't knock them off, but you get the gist. And push it off and it'll kind of roll down. Likes to get stuck right there because it's kind of just a point where it dips down, so it'll get stuck, but it's a cool idea. Then up from there, there's this little building right here. It uses garage door pieces as a roof. Even though it's a small little building, it really pulls this build together. Rather than having just the big temple up here and just the entrance, there's this little small one in between. And on the back, it's really like just a balcony. It's pretty cool. There's windows that you can open and stuff. And there's another tree right there. But it's just pretty cool balcony. A little bit of standing room. You can take this roof off, but it doesn't need you to take these zip line things off. And that'd be a little bit, not really, but a little bit of trouble. It's a little bit of an inconvenience. And this roof isn't held together by any studs, but it's just held together by this is sitting in here. So if you jostle around too much, it'll probably get loose like that. But the zip lines kind of hold it in place. And underneath, there's these little like steps for somebody to climb up, so they can probably get up there or just get over there. Outside, there's this entrance right here. Looks really cool. And the main part of this build is the temple right here, which is quite hard to get in camera. There it is. Looking great. If you look past this pagoda and you look into the temple, you can actually see the trophy, which is probably going to be in this show. It's pretty cool because it just looks cool. And there's the fire around it. The temple actually has quite a bit of room inside. There's this first part. The first part has the trophy and the fire, and there's like a plant and a teapot. The trophies has this on it. Don't know who will be getting it, but I'm sure it'll be cool. And then the second floor is like a little training and sleeping area. So this, you can actually just hit this around and do whatever. So you can hit this around in all different ways because it's one of those joint things. So it can go around, sides, and all over. And then there's two little beds right here for whoever would be sleeping and resting up for their fights. So I can just put this Robbie dude and Aaron in here. It's just a nice little area. The floor above it, there's an old looking telephone, and then there's two pictures of people. And one of them actually kind of looks like Robbie. And then the other one is just an older looking guy. And above there's a little flame, and it's like one of those half egg looking things, which I'm guessing would almost be like a lighthouse because it seems like this build is on the water, judging by the dock and the loading area. So, well, and the water wheel, but this would be an area so people can see where the place is. The top, there's a dragon head from the gimmick sets. It pulls it together really well. The temple just looks really good on top of everything else. And the color scheme looks really nice. And the way the roof is angled is really cool. It's like flat and then it's angled out on both sides. It does that all the way up, but the biggest one is on the bottom, obviously. But another really cool play feature is down here on this cave. If there's somebody underneath and the person on top doesn't like them, they can hit this pagoda and the pagoda will actually hit this off and it'll hit them underneath. So that's just a really cool play feature. Yeah, it's just a really cool set. It's really detailed, looks really nice. The leaves and everything pull it together. And it's really cool, like this tree, the roots are like growing through the bottom. So overall, this is a really cool set. There's a lot of cool areas to play and there's a lot of space to put minifigures to have them displayed. It's just a really cool looking set. There's lots of different levels to it, different buildings. There's tons of options in it. And it's a pretty perfect set aside from obviously the blacksmith shop, which I did not like. Well, the playability spots in the blacksmith shop, they just weren't as crisp as they should be, which they still work pretty well, but for a $250 set, it's kind of annoying. But overall, it's a great set. I really recommend it. On that note, thank you for watching the video. If you like this, you might like to see other videos on my channel, and thank you for watching and stay tuned.